Hi students, welcome back to Universal Chemistry channel. My name is Veerbabu. Students, we are discussing about mole concept. We continue the topic. In previous class, we mainly discussed how to calculate number of moles when mass is given. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about calculation of mass if number of moles is given. Understood, children? So now the question is find mass of the following. Okay, in that first question is 2 moles of helium. 2 moles of helium. Okay, so here also we should use same formula, students. What is that? That is number of moles is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight. So this formula is for atoms. When atoms are given, we should use this formula. And the second one is number of moles is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight. This formula is used for when molecules are given. Okay, so we should use these two formulas to calculate mass also. Okay, so here helium is atom. Helium is atom. That's why we should use first formula. Okay, that is number of moles is equal to weight of this substance by gram atomic weight. So by using this formula, okay, here we want to calculate mass na. That's why bring this GaW to left side. Okay, so W is equal to number of moles into gram atomic weight. Understood, children? And also we know here number of moles is 2 moles. This is given in the question. And also we know helium gram atomic weight, that is 4 gram per mole. That means 1 mole of helium contains 4 grams. What is 1 mole? The substance which contains Avogadro number of particles. Okay, here helium is atom na? So the helium must contain Avogadro number of atoms. That is considered as 1 mole. 1 mole of helium has 4 grams of mass. So okay, let's substitute these values in this equation. Okay, so that is W is equal to number of moles into gram atomic weight. Here number of moles is equal to 2, and what about gram atomic weight? Gram atomic weight is 4 gram per mole. Okay, so we get the mass is 8 grams. That means what, children? That means 2 moles of helium has 8 grams of mass. So this is first question. Okay, note it first. And the second question is to calculate mass of 4 moles of ammonia. What is the formula of ammonia? Ammonia formula is NH3. So how many moles given? 4 moles are given. So what is formula? Here ammonia is a molecule of substance. Okay, so we use second formula, that is number of moles is equal to weight of the substance by gram molecular weight. So number of moles is equal to weight of the substance by gram molecular weight. From this equation we get mass equal to number of moles into gram molecular weight. Okay, so here number of moles 4 given in the question, and gram molecular weight of ammonia gram molecular weight. Ammonia has 1 nitrogen atom and 3 hydrogen atoms. Nitrogen gram atomic weight is 14 and hydrogen gram atomic weight is 1. Totally here 3 hydrogens are there, 1 nitrogen and 3 hydrogens. Okay na? So 14 plus 3 gives 17 grams. 17 gram per mole. How we can get gram molecular weight? Gram molecular weight is nothing but of sum of gram atomic weights of atoms present in the given molecule. So let's substitute these values in this formula. Then W equal to 4 moles into 17 gram per mole. Okay, so we get weight equal to 68 grams. Understood, children? In this way we can simply calculate mass of the given substance when number of moles are given. Okay, note it. Next, third question. And next question is 5 millimoles of carbon dioxide is given. Okay, millimoles. Okay, 1 millimole equal to 1 by 1000 moles. 1 by 1000 moles. Okay, here 5 millimoles are given. And CO2 is molecule of substance. We use second formula. Number of moles is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight. From this we can calculate mass. Mass equal to number of moles into gram molecular weight. Okay, here number of moles given is 5 millimoles. Okay, 5 millimoles, that equal to 5 by 1000 moles. 5 by 1000 moles, that equal to 5 into 10 power minus 3 moles. We can simply take as 5 into 10 power minus 3 moles. And what about gram atomic weight of carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide gram atomic weight is, okay, it has one carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. Carbon gram atomic weight is 12 and oxygen gram atomic weight is 16. 2 oxygens are given. Okay, so 2 into 16, 32. 12 plus 32, that equal to 44 grams per mole. 1 mole of carbon dioxide has 44 grams of mass. Okay, we substitute these values. We get mass. So mass equal to number of moles 5 into 10 power minus 3 and mass is 44 gram per mole. Okay, we get 44 into 5, that equal to 220. So here weight equal to 220 into 10 power minus 3 grams, that equal to 2.20 into 10 power minus 1 grams. Okay, therefore weight equal to finally 0.22 grams. So this is the weight of carbon dioxide present in 5 millimoles of carbon dioxide. Okay, until now we calculate number of moles when mass is given as well as mass when number of moles is given. So this is type 1 questions. That means mole and mass relation. We discuss about type 2 problems. Okay, so if number of particles given, so you should remember one thing, students. Here particles means atoms or molecules or ions or electrons, protons, neutrons. Okay, so these all are simply called as particles. Okay, substance in atomic state has atoms, molecular state has molecules. Okay, ionic compounds has ions. Okay, and here electrons, protons, neutrons are the subatomic particles. Okay, so and here you should remember one important thing, students, that is 1 mole of any substance contains Avogadro number of atoms or molecules or ions, whatever it may be. That depends upon the given substance. That's why we simply called as particles. That means 1 mole of any substance, either that is solid or liquid or gas, whatever it may be. So 1 mole of any substance contains Na number of particles. Here what is Na? Na is Avogadro number, that equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. Understood, children? Okay, 1 mole of any substance, either that is solid or liquid or gas, either that is covalent compound or ionic compound, whatever it may be. Okay, so 1 mole of any substance contains Avogadro number of particles, that equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, so 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles. Now only one particle equal to how many moles? One particle equal to how many moles? One particle equal to how many moles? That is taken as X. So here X is equal to, okay, so I am doing cross multiplication. X equal to 1 by 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 1 mole, that equal to 1 by 6.022 into 10 power 23 moles. Let's n number of particles equal to how many moles? N number of particles equal to how many moles? Let's we cross multiplication again. Okay, so X equal to n by 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 into 1 mole, that equal to n by 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 moles. Okay, this is very important, students. Okay, I am telling once again, 1 mole of any substance contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. Now one particle has how many moles? That equal to one particle has 1 by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 moles. Okay, now n particles equal to how many moles? That equal to n by 6.022 into 10 power 23 moles. Okay, note it fast, students. Okay, A. Calculation of number of moles. When particles are given. Calculation of number of moles when particles are given. Okay, so the question is find number of moles. Find the number of moles in a given sample. In a given sample. Okay, that first one. The first question is 6.022 into 10 power 24. 6.022 into 10 power 24 atoms of helium. So this is the question. Here how many particles are given? 6.022 into 10 power 24 particles of atoms of helium. Helium is atom, that's why here atoms are given. If molecule is given, okay, so molecules are given here. Understood, children? Okay, so for this type of questions we should use an important formula, that is number of moles is equal to given number of particles by Avogadro's number. Given number of particles by Avogadro's number, that equal to number of moles is divided by small n, that equal to small n is equal to n by number of particles divided by n. Avogadro number is simply divided by n. So n equal to Na by Na. Finally number of moles is equal to n by 6.022 into 10 power 23. So this is the formula to calculate number of moles when number of particles are given. Understood? So this is the formula to calculate number of moles when particles are given. Okay, note it first. Okay, so this is important. This is the formula. Na? So let's we substitute these values. Okay, so what are the given values? N equal to 6.022 into 10 power 24 atoms. So this is the value. When we substitute this value in the given in the above formula, we get number of moles. Okay, let's we substitute these values. N equal to 6.022 into 10 power 24 divided by Avogadro number, that is nothing but 6.022 into 10 power 23. So we get 10 power 1, that equal to 10 moles. Understood, children? So in this way you can calculate number of moles. Here the beauty is okay now. Simply given number of particles substitute in the equation. Okay. In first type of formulas, okay now, we should substitute given weight as well as gram atomic weight or gram molecular weight. But in this type of problems, okay now, no need to calculate gram atomic weight and gram molecular weight. This is constant for all substances. Okay. Avogadro number. This Avogadro number is same for all substances, either atoms or molecules. Understood, children? Note it first. Okay, and the second question is 3.011 into 10 power 21 molecules of hydrogen gas. Okay, so you must remember one thing, students. Hydrogen gas is molecular form, not atomic form. Okay, hydrogen gas is molecular form. That means here you should give what? Related to molecules. Understood? Okay. Okay. Right. So this is N value. N value is how much? 3.011 into 10 power 21, and molecular form must contain molecules. Okay. So let's we substitute these values in the equation. That is number of moles is equal to N by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 power 23. So then we get to here N value is 3.011 into 10 power 21 by what is Avogadro number? This is very very important value, 6.022 into 10 power 23. So 1 by 2. Okay, here we get to 1 by 2 into 1 by 10 square. 10 square indicates 100. Okay, so that equal to 1 by 2 equal to 0.5 students, and 1 by 10 square equal to 10 power minus 2. Understood, children? That equal to, we can simply written as 5 into 10 power minus 3 moles. Understood, children? So this is the answer. Okay, and one more question, that is 1.5 into 10 power 25 molecules of carbon dioxide. So this is the question, students. Understood? So here N value is 1.5 into 10 power minus 20. N value is 1.5 into 10 power 25 molecules. Which molecules? Carbon dioxide. That is nothing but of CO2. Carbon dioxide molecular formula is CO2. Okay. Let's substitute these values in the equation. That is N is equal to N by 6.022 into 10 power 23. That equal to 1.5 into 10 power 25 divided by 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay, children, you should remember one thing. Here 1.5 is given, 6.022 is given. Okay, so when this type of questions are given, we will get answer in decimal. Okay, so here if you neglect these decimal values, okay now, we get nearer value. Understood, children? So that's why here I am neglecting these values, that is 0.022 is neglecting. Okay, that gives 1.5 into 10 power 25 divided by 6 into 10 power 23. Okay, now this calculation is simplified. So okay, 1.5 ones, 1.5 fours. Understood, children? And 23 we get 2, 10 square, that equal to, here we get 1 by 4 into 10 square. 10 square is nothing but of 100 now. So 100 divided by 4 means it gives 25. Understood, children? So finally we get here number of moles is 25. Understood, children? So in this way we can simply calculate number of moles when number of particles are given. Okay, note it fast, children. Okay, children, we will continue this chapter in next class. Thank you very much.